Alright, it's 20 after 6, and the plan today is to head in and get Blake. And notice I just said Blake because I have already done Colvin. That's a story I'll probably tell later. So I'm heading up the lake road. Road's really good, obviously. As expected, it's hard pack. It's about 12 or 13 degrees right now. I'm wearing spikes because the trail is basically solid. And especially on the lake road here where it's about just making miles fast. So there's a couple different ways you can get out to Blake. Coming from Au Sable Club here, you can actually come in the other side from Elk Lake and go over the Pinnacle Range. Today I'm going to be hitting what's called the Cutoff Trail. It's basically the shortest way into the Colvin Blake area. You could hit the Gill Brook Trail. It's really scenic. It's great in the summertime. It's just slower in the winter. Or you can go all the way down the lake road and you can come up through what's called Fishhawk Cliffs and Indian Head. And I would be willing to bet it's probably not even broken out. It might be, but that's much longer. But I'm going to hit up the Cutoff Trail. There's the never-ending HG Leech Trail up to Dial Nipple Top. I'll tell you, that trail feels like it just keeps going and going and going. Sun's coming up. That's what it looks like without a lamp. As I mentioned, I was coming back here to pick up an orphan. And the story behind that is probably 7-8 years ago, a friend of mine, he's in several of my videos, plays really good guitar. You've probably seen him. His name's Will. He talked me into doing a winter hike with him, and at the time I was really hesitant. Although I had done Big Slide in the late 90s, I really was not that interested in pursuing the Winter 46. And I didn't have snowshoes at the time, so he said, I'll let you borrow my old pair. So I said, all right, let's go get Colvin Blake. And as we're coming in the lake road a couple miles in, all of a sudden my snowshoe strap breaks and renders one of my snowshoes basically useless. It was the back one. So we had to trudge ourselves out. We drove to the Mountaineer. I bought myself a pair of snowshoes. Is actually the snowshoes that I have on my back right now. And we went back in, but it was later in the day and we only had time to do Colvin. The sunrise is coming up over the Dial Nipple Top range there. I'm still heading up the lake road. Alright, this is the cutoff up to the Colvin Blake Range. This is called the Cutoff Trail. I'm just over an hour in, 3.3 miles to this point. The sun is coming up. I'm going to switch to snowshoes now for the heel lifts. So, make a good time. Let's go check out Indian Head today. Why not? All right, I made Indian Head. Some awesome views here. All right, I'm heading down this way. Fishhawk Cliffs. It's kind of like another view down Lower Osable Lake here. All right, pushing off to Colvin. All right, I'm heading to Colvin. Trying to be 1.8 miles. Alright, this is the cutoff that takes you over to Elk Pass, Nipple Top. And I'm heading right there. Colvin's 1.1, Blake's another 2.4 from here. And there's about 6 feet of snow because that sign is about 5-6 feet tall. And it's barely above the snow, so. Alright, I'm just making the summit of Colvin. Totally socked in. (10:10). So almost 4 hours to get here, which is not good. Looking back there at Indian Head. That's where I was not too long ago. Alright, I gotta take a break here. Eat some food. Let me get out of the wind. As you can't see anything anyway, so get down here, get out of the wind. Alright, heading down into the cull between Colvin and Blake. I'm gonna have a little break there and adjust some layers, fuel up, and then climb that 650 feet back up to Blake. Such a huge drop down here into the col. It's just brutal giving up all this elevation. But that's what it is to get to Blake. Not easy getting down this with snowshoes on. Alright, I'm in the call. This is what's known as the elevator shaft. It takes you down to the Kerry Trail, back to Upper Ausable, in between Upper and Lower Ausable Lakes. I'm going to do a break here before I climb Blake. Alright, it's 11:28. I'm at the summit of Blake. So this is the summit of Blake. And it's snowing. There's absolutely nothing to see. It's like a krill trick, Blake, because there's no views. It's not even above 4,000 feet. And, you know, Blake was, you know, Colvin's partner in crime when he was surveying this place, so I think they kind of just did this as a joke. If you got it wrong, you might as well name it after that guy. Coming back over Colvin, almost to the top. Summit of Colvin, no views once again. And this has got some sick views. Jesus. All right, I'm back to the junction for Nipple Top and Elk Pass, and I got 5 miles, 4.9 miles it says on that bottom sign. Heading down the Cutoff Trail. Got about 3.5 miles to the car, so taking a little over an hour. All All right, this is the end of the cutoff trail. I'm back to the lake road. Okay, it's 2:51. I'm back to the sign out.